Hi, I'm Julie from eTurns. If you're a contractor who has ever walked a job site and found an empty bin or a Connex that's packed but still missing that one part you need, you already know the problem. Most contractors are still managing inventory with clipboards, spreadsheets, and memory. That leads to two things every time: running out of what matters and overbuying what doesn't. TrackStock fixes that. It's a simple mobile VMI app your team uses to scan what they use, right where and when they use it, on job sites, in trucks, or at any point of use. As parts get used, TrackStock keeps count. When something gets low, it lines it up to be automatically reordered. So you always have the right amount on hand, no more, no less. With TrackStock, your team can 1. Scan parts to reorder, or count what's on the shelf, or record what gets used, auto-replenish from any distributor using min-max levels, track material by floor, phase, or cost code, manage both consigned and contractor-owned inventory, all from a phone or tablet. In fact, I don't know of any other VMI inventory app besides eTurns that partners with distributors to manage consigned connexes on job sites and can have them up and running within 30 minutes of drop-off. We even consolidate orders and billing for that inventory and record all job costing info. And although we're great at managing consigned inventory, we are equally good at managing contractor-owned inventory, where we make sure that your profitability will never take a hit because your inventory isn't replenished in the right amounts. In fact, we helped Katie Plumbing reduce on-hand inventory by 6%, saving them $15 million. And we helped Loeb Electric, a distributor, keep 5 to 7 days of inventory in front of all contractors on their large data center construction projects. So when you replenish with TrackStock, there are no spreadsheets or end-of-day paperwork or guessing. Usage and job data flow straight into your systems, so job costing happens naturally at the moment the work gets done. People switch to TrackStock for 2 reasons: productivity and analytics. First, it makes you more productive by saving you time. Like we're going to show you in a moment, with TrackStock, a scan does all the work of ordering or counting. You scan a part, adjust the quantity, and move on. Want to pull material? Just scan it. Tag it to a floor or cost code? It just takes 1 tap. Need to do a work order? You can add parts, photos, and a signature right there. Your crew stays focused on the job, not paperwork. The second reason people move to TrackStock is the analytics that help save you money. The dashboard optimizes your mins and maxes, identifies overstock based on what you actually have used, not what you ordered last year or what someone guessed. Real usage at the point of use. That lets the system keep shelves stocked the way they should be, with no stockouts or piles of dead inventory, just what you need to keep work moving. So try us out with a 30-day free trial at eTurns.com and we'll help you out. Now here's Rock with a quick view of the TrackStock mobile and web apps.
This is Rock with eTurns. Here's the app. Everything your team needs in the field is right here: orders, pulls, counts, work orders, and 8 other modules. These QR codes are built for the field, and they're customizable. You see big text, clear descriptions, and images of the part. Let's do an order. Tap Orders, New Order, turn on the scanner, scan the item. You see the default order quantity is already filled in. Scan the next item. Same thing. Next item. Scan, 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 done, submit. Now let's consume some material. Tap Pulls, turn on the scanner, scan the item. Enter the quantity. Pick and pin the phase code. Pick and pin the cost code. Scan the next item. Now you see the phase code and cost code are already selected for the next item, and all our items scanned. Done. Submit. Now let's move to the alert dashboard. When transactions are submitted, the system updates what's on hand. If something drops below the minimum, it becomes a suggested order that you can find in the cart. You can then submit it for approval or let TrackStock do it on a schedule. On this alert dashboard, you can see exactly what needs attention. If an item is out of stock, if an item is below the minimum, slow moving, fast moving, let's go to the cart. Select the item, create the order, confirm. Done. You can even automate this order creation by supplier. Now let's show you our second dashboard on the web app. Your back-end office can use our AI analytics to answer one simple question: how much inventory do I really need to support my work? In this real example, stockroom had about $93,000 of inventory, but on actual usage, it only needed about $25,000. That's nearly a $67,000 savings that didn't need to be on the shelves. By dialing inventory back to reality using the optimized mins and maxes, that contractor freed up cash and saved about $17,000 a year in carrying costs. And this isn't done just once a year. With TrackStock, you can tune this anytime, in seconds, as often as you want. Your inventory stays aligned with how you actually work. So in summary, TrackStock helps you get it to a place where A, crews are not waiting on parts, B, stockrooms stay replenished, C, less money is tied up on shelves, and D, you have customized reporting and analytics. If that sounds useful, head to eTurns.com and request a demo. We'll set you up, load your items, train your users, and let you run it free for 30 days with our support. Thanks for your time.